Man, what the hell? Filled with contentment, we exchange a smile and set to the task of cleaning the room. A single person produces a lot more meat than I expected. Speaking of which, I seem to remember doing something similar before. About his wife and daughter, I think he killed them. I heard their screams. Oh shit. But that makes things easier? Yeah. Oh shit. After we finish here, we should go gather the meat from the Suzumi house. That should be enough to hold us for a while. And we can use their refrigerator to store what won't fit in ours. Wow. Oh shit. It's all coming together. Seiya and I will just be fine. What the fuck, bruh? I think I recognize this picture. After we finish our labors and get into bed, I show Seiya what I found in Ogai's house. It looks familiar, yeah. I've definitely been there. The photograph that Seiya has selected is the one with a Tochigi Prefecture address on the back. That's a house, right? I see trees and mountains? Yeah, wow. For Minori, you can see pictures now? A little. Each of the three pictures shows a similar scene. A lone house in the middle of a thick forest. Dad called it his retreat. He said that no one would find us there. So Dr. Ogai might be at one of these houses. My question is, why would Dr. Ogai abandon Seiya though? That's my question. Like, he obviously got in some really deep trouble if he had abandoned her like that. Because she was obviously something important to her. Or important to him. Judging by the address on the back of each photo, they probably are excellent places to hide from prying eyes. But why three? The dates are pretty old, and it seems odd that they were all taken within a few days of each other. Maybe he was scouting properties, looking for the perfect location for his hideaway. I think I'll check this place out tomorrow. Do you have to, Seiya pouts? I wasn't expecting her to object. Isn't it far? It'll only take about half a day to go there. Check it out and come back. I have to stay home by myself while you're gone. So that's what it is. Slightly aspirated, I smile and rub Seiya's head. Be a little patient, okay? You want to find your father too, don't you? Ooh. After a brief silence, during which her expression is hard to decipher, Seiya looks up at me and says, Hey, from Minori. Let's forget about Dad. Huh? That's the last thing I expected her to say. Huh. I figured this would happen though. Because she's already happy here, so why would she want to go find some happiness elsewhere? Forget about him. But he's your father. Aren't you worried? Not anymore, Seiya says, coming closer to feel my warmth. I have you now. I call him Dad, but he's not really my father. He taught me a lot and probably loved me in his own way, but you're kinder and warmer. Seiya's words make me happy, but I also hear the loneliness in them. Are you really alright with that? Oh, yeah, you don't like it just being the two of us? I do, but I also want to meet Dr. Ogai. Having finally figured out how to explain my feelings, I continue. I want to get to know you better. If there's someone who knows more about you than I do, I have to meet them. Oh. Seiya doesn't seem upset, but she does tilt her head quizzically, as though my thoughts are strange to her. And I also want to... Yeah, I'm going to check it out tomorrow. Another plan has started to form in my head, one separate from the search for Dr. Ogai. If I find the doctor there, great. If I don't, well, I think I can find another use for his mountain retreat. I know you'll be lonely, but try to bear it for a little while. Okay, she nods, then looks questioningly into my eyes. Fuminori, you really want a family and friends, don't you? More people you can spend time with. Well, that would be more fun, yeah. Fearing that Seiya will start sulking, I hurriedly add. But don't get me wrong, even if I could have a lot of friends, you'll always be special to me. I know, thanks. Giggling, Seiya rubs her cheeks against mine. I'll find something to make you happy, something just for you. Huh, okay. Oh, what's going on now? Today, all of Koji's classes were in the morning. On his way to meet Yo for lunch after his final lecture, Koji suddenly gets a call in the middle of the hallway. Without thinking, he reaches into his belt for his new camera phone, but curses when he realizes that the ringtone is coming from the old phone in his bag. He hasn't transferred his contacts list yet, and calls still come to his old phone from people who don't know the new number. When he finally fishes the phone from his bag, the names he sees on the display sends a chill down up his spine. From Minori. Did I keep you waiting? Nah. In the parking lot, Koji finds Fuminori leaning against the fenders of Koji's car. The last time they met was in the darkness of an abandoned house. This is the first time in over a week that they've spoken face to face in the light. Perhaps that is why Koji senses something strange in Fuminori's expression. He's not sure what exactly, but something has changed. Oh my god, he's smiling. I think I told you before that I'm looking for information on a man named Ogai. Yeah, I got that. Well, it's starting to get more complicated. It looks like I can't handle it by myself after all. Fuminori seems more relaxed than before. He used to be tense all the time, like he was terrified of something. But now his expression is calm. He's even wearing what resembles a sheepish grin. Yeah, I see that. I need your help, Koji. Nevertheless, some instinct is telling Koji that Fuminori's changes are not for the better. Yep. Why the sudden a change of heart? Koji asks, keeping his expression neutral to conceal his suspicion. You're curious, aren't you? Fuminori responds coolly, his smile, unreadable as ever, offers no glimpse of his true motives. You searched Dr. Ogai's house after me. It's a waste of time for us to look for him separately. We should team up. Why? Why does he sense malice, thick and vicious, lurking behind Fuminori's smile? Anyway, I need your car today. Mind driving? I guess not. Fuminori's car was destroyed in the accident, so Koji isn't surprised that he needs a lift. Oh, yeah, that also makes sense. I thought it was his parents' car. I didn't realize it was his car. Koji unlocks his car and gestures for Fuminori to take the passenger seat, then gets behind the wheel and starts the engine. Where are we going? Outside of Tokyo? North to Tochigi, near the Nasu Heights. Tochigi? Koji can't believe his ears. Is it Tochigai? I think it's Tochigai, but I don't know. I'm really trying with how to pronounce these words. Here's the address. Fuminori says, handing Koji a photo with an address on the back. We need to find this building. He seriously expects to be driven over 100 kilometers and back? Koji doesn't know whether to be angry or impressed. If we leave now, we should get there by evening, right? Yeah, maybe. Koji sighs heavily, tapping the steering wheel as he calms himself down. Now that he's come this far, the only thing he can do is see his friend's craziness through to the end. Is this a vacation home or something? Probably. Dr. Ogai should be there. Koji isn't looking forward to meeting the owner of the creepy house, but he's even more uneasy about letting Fuminori go alone. It looks like he just has to grin and bear it. We might not get back until night. Sorry for the trouble. Don't mention it. Koji drives out of the parking lot, leaving the rest of what he thought to say unspoken. Oh. He left Yo alone at the cafeteria. Yo finds herself sitting alone in the cafeteria, searching for a familiar face as her lunch cools on the table in front of her. Oh shit. The sudden ringing of her phone pulls her back from the brink of despair. It's a text message. There's no title. And the sender is... Omi? Yo cries out in shock. What the what? Oh god. Oh no. Please don't tell me it's Seiya. The message itself is even more baffling. If you want to know about Sakisuka Fuminori, come to his house alone. Tell no one. What the what? Is Seiya gonna kill Yo? What's going on? The message bears no trace of Omi's personality, but Yo can't deny that it was sent from her phone. She takes a deep breath to calm herself before typing her reply, taking care that excitement doesn't cause her fingertips to slip. Is that you, Omi? Where are you? Yo presses send. The screen shows that her message was received, and she waits for a reply, her mind fills with questions. Is someone else using Omi's phone to send text messages? If so, why to her? Something suddenly occurs to her. She and Omi have exchanged countless messages over the years, many of which contained the sort of embarrassing confessions that close girlfriends share. At times when her feelings for Fuminori grew too strong to contain, Yo often put them in words for Omi to read. Did Omi put a password on her phone? Even if she had, the person who sent the message was obviously able to unlock it, which means that whoever it is has full access to her history. Do you want to know about Sakisuka Fuminori? Yo reads the strange message one more time. Whoever sent it must believe that Yo has an interest in Fuminori. Oh, the phone rings again, startling Yo, but she quickly recovers and looks at the screen. There's no title, and the sender is still Takada Omi. I'll tell you everything when we meet. Come alone. Tell no one. It's not Omi. She would never try to scare Yo with such a mean-spirited prank. Anxiety has brought Yo almost to tears. Her mind isn't made to deal with this. Who is using Omi's phone and promising to reveal Fuminori's secrets? Who? Okay, so does that mean she's going to the house? Oh shit, she's going to the house. The afternoon silence is somehow forbidding. I stink in the air. The stink of garbage left out to rot. Even this perfectly normal residence neighborhood seems ominous to Yo in her current state. She feels like she's standing in the middle of a neuropolis, as if everyone in the house around her is dead. Most likely. Yo pushes her fear aside and presses the buzzer on the Sakisuka house's front gate. Fuminori wasn't in the class today. Is he home? He couldn't have sent those awful messages, could he? She doesn't even want to consider the possibility, so she forces the unwelcome thought from her mind. There's no response from the intercom. Yo doesn't know, of course, that Omi stood in the same spot 1 week ago, staring at the silent intercom with the same confusion that Yo is experiencing now. She, however, is not forced to wait as Omi was. Oh shit. The phone in her pocket rings, catching her off guard. It's another text message from Omi's phone. Come in, the door is open. Yo looks around quickly and shiver running through her as she realizes that she's being watched. She steps through the gate. Oh no. When she enters the house, an overwhelming stench assaults her nostrils. The house is dark, and even though it is in the middle of the day, Fuminori must be out, as his shoes are not in the vestibule. However, Yo catches sight of a different pair of stuff behind the shoe cupboard. They look familiar, so she pulls them out of the shadows from a closer look. As soon as she recognizes them, her mind tries desperately to deny reality. They are identical to Omi's favorite shoes. Yo has seen her wearing them many times before, but that doesn't mean Omi is here, she tells herself. They might belong to someone else. Someone who bought the same shoes from the same store. There's no way Omi could be here, is there? Oh shit. With a sudden flash of clarity, Yo presses the most frequent used speed dial button on her phone in her tightly clenched fist. The phone dials Omi's number. It takes only a second for the signal to reach the nearest relay station, and then...
I count blessings, not my L's. I stay focused, I don't dwell. I see time is all my wealth. All these angels watch my health. I stay bout it, I'm not pouting. Break through walls and climb it mountains. If you want it, scream it louder. Show this world what they